Hello cyclists, welcome! Today I brought you something very beautiful and special from Cannondale, the Treadwell Neo EQ. One of the most beautiful things about this bicycle is definitely the price, because this beauty here costs only 2,299 euros. That is quite respectable for a quality bike with these components. It is an e-bike, what you can hardly see, because the motor from Mahle, from e-bike Motion, the X35, is hidden in the rear hub. And due to the fact that it is an integrated 250 watts battery, you can hardly see that it is an e-bike at all. Of course, the heart of this bike is the motor. It is a 250 watt-hour motor with a torque of 40. That is quite okay when you're commuting for shorter distances. When you live in in a city with hills and there are some steep parts, maybe this is not the right choice for you. But if you like cruising and you really enjoy your commute, then this is really a perfect bike for you. To control the motor, you do have a little button here. It's called iWalk 1 and it's an LED ring. You just push the button and then you turn on the motor, and you also control the light. And of course you can choose the different modes of assist. You have 3 different modes, a high one when you get high assist, a turbo makes lots of fun, and then the color is red, orange is something in the middle, and green is just for little assist. And the button also shows you how the battery is charged, so the rest capacity of the battery. When it's white, it's 100% up to 75% charged, and then it's a bit like a traffic light. When it is green, you have 50%, and then goes to orange, and then it goes to red. And red, then you know you have to recharge your bike. When you want to know the exact capacity, you can use the e-bike Motion app, because you can connect your bike with the own app. And then you have also lots of data concerning your speed, the distances, the different rides, there's a community, and of course you see the exact percentage left of your battery. And what I thought was very clever, you get every now and then a note that you should go to the service, maybe change the chain or go to a regular service. That I think was quite clever, because sometimes you just forget when to go to the bike shop with your bike. It has an IntelliMount here at the stem, so you can put your telephone. You have to buy this little device and a case also, but then you can put your mobile phone to the stem, which is quite nice, because sometimes every now and then you do need your mobile phone, for example, for navigation. The battery that is hidden in the down tube, it is also a 250 watt-hour battery that will last for a range from approximately 40 to 60 kilometers, always depending in which mode of assist you do drive. What I really like about the motor is that it's super light and compact. It's a very clever motor. It gives you more like a feeling of having a very nice commute bike with all the power you need to have a nice ride. And it's when you reach the 25 or 30 kilometers, depending if you live in Europe or the US, and there's no drag out, so you can go faster with your own power, and when the motor stops assisting, you can hardly feel it. Because sometimes with other motors, you reach the speed limit that the motor is allowed to assist, and then you feel like being pushed back, and it's quite possible. It's quite difficult to go faster. Cannondale did choose a lot of Shimano components. For example, the Shimano Alivio, you have 9 gears. That's quite a lot when you ask me. I wasn't even using all the gears when I was test riding the bike. And you do have Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. Quite important when you do ride an e-bike. Due to your fast speed, you will need disc brakes that work very stable, and no matter how the weather conditions are. You do have lights in front and in the back, and this model here is the Treadwell Neo EQ, and EQ stands for equipped. So it comes with a front rack, with the fenders, with a light and with a bike stand. When you think you don't need all this fuss and fuss and you want a much slimmer bike, you can buy the Treadwell Neo. This is even 300 euros less in the price, and you pay only 1,999 euros. Cannondale has its heritage in the aluminium frame manufacturing. Therefore, this bike has an aluminium frame. It is super light, also due to the light motor. It weighs only 17.7 kilograms, which is really super light. So when you have to bring your bike inside, carry it up somewhere, this shouldn't be a problem at all. I mean, there is the charge port here in the frame, so you have to bring your bike to the socket. You cannot take out the battery to recharge it. Cannondale also has own components like the grips, the handlebar and the saddle. What I like about this bicycle is the frame geometry. You have a very upright position when sitting on the bike, and due to the BMX inspired handlebar, you have an even more upright sitting position, and it's quite wide, so it feels very, very comfortable. What also is very comfortable is this vintage bike saddle. So it really looks super comfy, and it indeed is very comfortable. And it has a suspension seat post. So when you do have little shocks, you can hardly feel it. And I will take this beautiful bike here now for a test ride. Very nice ride, upright sitting position. The motor does accelerate very smooth and very agile. It's a very beautiful feeling, very smooth. It's so nice to cruise, especially the frame geometry and the upright sitting position. So nice. This is a really beautiful bicycle. Even when you switch off the motor, it's fantastic to ride. The sitting position, the motor is very agile and direct. The price is really fantastic. You can have this bike also with a remixed frame, so a unisex frame or for women. And I would definitely give my thumbs up for a very nice bike to commute shorter distances. And guys, if you liked our video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.